mogul and they know that. Logo on my flow mat. Courtside Chamberlain throwback, match my Rolex. Everywhere I go flex, valet park on some low shit. Whole lot of smoke in that Rory, that thing poke. Burning rubber, wearing cameras, they was undercovers. Under pressure, made statements turned on their brothers. Never judge you, but the streets will never love you. I wonder what it come to in your brain for you to run to. One's the haters, handcuff us and maces. Call us dumb niggas cause our culture is contagious. Third generation South Central gangbangers that live long enough to see it change. Think it's time we make arrangements. Finally wiggle out that maze. Find me out in different places. And the spoke by the door, this the infiltration. Double back dressed in blue laces.
Mic check, mic check.
We back.
They killed Dr. Sebi, he was teaching health. I fuck with Rick Ross cause he teaching wealth. Dropped out of school, I'ma teach myself. Made my first meal on my own, I don't need your help. All black, Tom Ford, it's a special evening. City council meeting, they got Hussle speaking. $1 billion project about to crack the cement. So one of our investments has become strategic.
Mic check, mic check. Episode 5. Episode 5 of the podcast. Rest in peace, Nip.
We wasn't even supposed to be here today. We just finished episode 4. And
I'm just gonna let the rest of this be right out. Rest in peace, Nip. I cannot say that enough.
This wasn't supposed to be the next episode. So surely wasn't supposed to be what it was about.
Definitely unplanned. Definitely unplanned. We was not supposed to be here today. Yeah, that was unexpected. Really unexpected. Not something that I wanted to wake up to that day. I don't know where to start for this, really.
Me either. It's like it was out of nowhere, so I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna start off by saying send out my prayers to his family, his soulmate.
Yeah, pray for Lauren.
Everyone on that side, his fans especially, everyone else fans of his music.
Even those who were just fans of him as a person. If you didn't even like the music, you still respected him as a person.
Yeah, if you were never like a fan of his music, never that heavy on his music, you were definitely a fan of him, his personality, what he spoke about, his content on his music, and
who he spoke for,
and the stuff he did for inside of his community and everything. It's gonna be a hard episode.
Yeah, I'm gonna just triple down, not even double down on what I've been saying about that Grammy Award. He should have got it. So that's his Grammy Award, as far as I'm concerned. Based on everything that's happened since that night, especially. I just
let's just start with, we never ever actually did a review on Victory Lap.
Mm-mm.
I think we should just start there. Start from the album, and just move on from there. Victory Lap drop when? Wait,
February 16th, 2018.
February.
So it's been a year.
So it's like
a year and a month. Yeah, a year and a month.
When I first heard that, I immediately said that was his best album.
Yeah.
That was his best album. That was his best body of work.
Content, production, everything.
You don't need to change a single thing about that album. You can literally just hit
play from top to bottom. There's no skips.
Yeah. Features wise, Dom Kennedy, Kendrick, Puff. We got Puff on there. You can pull up the track list. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go ahead and name all the features. I wanna. Okay. Because everyone that was featured on there, he was close with. They were close with him. I just want to say my prayers to them too, because I know they feeling it just as bad as anybody else. So.
Track list. It starts with the title track. Track 2 is Rap Niggas. Track 3 is Last Time That I Checked with YG. Track 4 is Young Nigga with Puff Daddy. Track 5 is Dedication featuring Kendrick. Track 6 is Blue Laces 2, which we opened up with. Track 7 is Hustle and Motivate. Track 8 is Status Symbol 3 with Buddy on there. If you haven't checked out Buddy's album, go check that out. Track 9 is Sucker Proof. Track 10, Keys to the City 2 with T-Fly. Track 11, Grinding All My Life. Track 12, A Million While You Young featuring The Dream. Track 13, Loaded Bases with CeeLo Green. Track 14, Real Big with Marsha Ambrosius. Track 15, Double Up with Belly and Dom Kennedy. And track 16, Right Hand to God.
That's got to be my favorite song was Loaded Bases. Loaded Bases and A Million While You Young.
Yeah, A Million While You Young is a really good song.
Yeah, I feel like Million While You Young is just, it's not even just about just the money, really.
It's about empowerment.
The whole album was about empowerment. Like what he spoke about, like when he was on his press run for Victory Lap, what he was speaking about.
It wasn't even about himself. He was talking about the businesses he was helping promote for young people in his community.
Yeah, I'm sure I think when he did a Hot 97 interview, and he was with Ibra and Rosenberg and Laura, and I'm pretty sure I think it was, I forgot, don't quote me on where he actually traveled, but I'm sure I think he went to Africa, and like
I remember
he stayed
talking
there.
about that.
Yeah, he stayed there for a minute, and when he came back, and he went to a few places, and he was just kind of explaining how different their life is from us. Of course, it's different, but as far as how they treat life, it's just they treat life in a completely different, and their family a lot more important than we do.
They don't take anything for granted, like at all, like nothing. Like
one thing that stuck with me when he said that when all the families, like they go to work, you know, the kids go to school, everybody go do their separate thing during the day. Certain time of the day, they come back and they all pretty much eat together. They all eat lunch together. The kids come back from school, parents come back home from work, and they all eat together. I forgot what country. I really want to look it up. But that stuck with me, and this the thing that he was trying to bring back knowledge from where he had went to, and kind of just like implant it into other people. Try to tell them like how important certain things were, and just he was just promoting a lot of positivity with his messages and stuff. Damn.
He was really pushing for the black family. It was a family unit. He was a pure example of that, you know, like everything he did, he spoke about, he did. He wasn't somebody who's just telling you to do something, and he's not, like, his actions matched his words. He was invested in people from his community. He had his store in his community. Everything he did was for where he was from and to benefit his people. Like, he was at the Grammys, and someone asked him to finish a sentence. Here we go.
collectively, you know?
Finish the sentence for me. I have a dream.
For our people to step into their greatness collectively, you know?
He was for black people, and he said it multiple times. He was just like, I don't know how to
Very, very
feel.
selfless person.
I don't know how to feel.
Yeah.
I see people older than us saying, is this what it was like, you know, when Pac died? This is what it was like when Pac died. I can't say that because I was already, he was gone before I got here. But, you know, if I can compare it to anything, I can't compare this death to anybody else as far as artists. At this point, I can't.
I've never felt this way.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, countless people I listened to growing up pass away.
Mm-hmm.
Mac Miller.
Yeah, Mac Miller died at her, but it didn't feel like this though.
No, it didn't. Mac Miller was completely unexpected, but this one,
this is like a different level of unexpected because nothing Nipsey did was promoting anything about death. Because
Mac was quiet for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we knew Mac was going through certain things.
We knew Mac was on drugs too. So.
We knew Mac was doing drugs. We knew Mac needed help. We knew Mac was going through depression.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have much help around him, or let me not say help because we don't know. I don't know if his family or his friends was helping out or what, or if he even talked about it or wanted to talk about it. But
we knew there were issues and everything. There was nothing going on in Nipsey's life that should have led to his death at all. Because you can't say it was gangbanging and all that, because if gangbanging was going to kill him, it would have killed him a long time ago. That's where I'm at with that. Like, I don't know how you could say it was gang affiliated if he's been gangbanging his whole life. He's had this platform for like the last 10 years now.
If they just rolling with that gang, it was gang affiliated thing.
And he said himself, a quote from him is, gang affiliated is what they gonna say. He said that.
You want to pull up the clip real quick
of him saying ride for me if I let me find it. But
it's just, you're being naive if that's what you think.
Yeah. Like
when I first saw the news, I didn't even think about who did what, you know, how many shots, this and that. I'm just putting out positivity. I didn't want to put nothing else in the air. I just kept saying he's gonna be good. He's gonna be good. I stayed off Twitter. I didn't want to see nothing until it's confirmed. I don't care what all these blogs are putting up. They saying this and that. I don't care about none of that. I'm waiting till the official report come out. I'm not putting that energy. The same energy you're gonna put out, the same energy you're gonna get back. I 100% believe that. So I didn't want to speculate or none of that. I heard the news and I got off social media completely. I didn't want to hear nothing else about it. It's just messed up. It's just messed up that someone would do that to him in front of his own store. In front of his own store.
That's the same parking lot he
in front of his
came from. Like he came from that.
His kid has to live with that.
Mm-hmm. Here's the clip.
His girl got to live with that. You know, his family that was there got to live with that.
And all you people keep posting this video. Stop posting these videos, please. Like, have respect. I seen a video of Lauren London coming into the hospital screaming. Can y'all put a camera down for 5 seconds? Please?
Some things just don't need to be filmed. I understand. It's I take that back. I don't understand. Just put the phone down. You see that she's traumatized. You see that she's going through a lot right now.
Would you want cameras on you if you just lost the other half of you and you're trying to find out what's going on? Or if you don't even know if the other half of you is gone, would you want a camera in your face? But here's what he said about the documentary.
They do this so often, though.
Your age. Absolutely. Come on, why you don't know about that? Absolutely. And you know. And he just died mysteriously down there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you know how they play.
Oh, yeah.
You know, niggas will tweet me, Hussle, be careful, man. You ain't gonna go down. I say, niggas better ride for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't pray, right?
Yeah, so they kill him, ride for him. And here we are. I don't know. He was only 33, you know. And I'm not comparing him to Jesus, but Jesus was 33 when they killed him. He came back. Nipsey's not coming back, but we could keep his dreams alive and keep what he was doing. We can keep it going. It's not over with just because he's gone. And everybody in LA, please don't start killing each other over this, because y'all know y'all didn't do it.
It didn't, from what I've saw so far, it hasn't happened. And
yeah, everybody's been sticking together. Keep doing that. That's not what they want. Keep doing that.
Because it's not that they wanted to make it seem like that.
Yeah, because the second y'all start killing each other, they can send in the National Guard and do exactly what they want to do. It's all mapped out to make it seem like that we don't know how to act. We don't know how to.
That it's this neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Look how peaceful it has been in there for this long.
I was in Compton 2 years ago. Wasn't nothing going on. Like,
but you can see like the track record. Like, remember when Game and Snoop came together, and then they walked and they protest and they walked up to the LAPD.
Oh yeah, it was both gangs just walking together. There's nothing going on.
So we see that there can be some peace within it, and it has been working.
Mm-hmm. And last time that there was I said this on episode 3, I believe, but last time that there was a truce when the Rodney King beatings happened, and the gang said, we're not killing each other no more, we're together, right? The FBI did the same thing that they did with the Black Panthers. They sent people in, opposite colors, shoot somebody, make it look like this happened, and boom, everybody's killing each other. You do what they want to do. I'm not saying that's what they did just now, but the second that we start killing each other, the government's going to do what they want to do with that area. Because they pump crack in there. What's making you think they're going to stop doing, like, acting a fool over there? Nothing's going to change. Don't let them do what they want to do. Keep doing what Nipsey said we should be doing. Investing in ourselves, building each other up, and just working together.
I was really going to come in here on a different energy today. If it would have been that day, in that moment, I would be on here with a different energy, but I'm really just trying to stay on the same thing he will be on.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Because I said at the end of the last episode, black people stay together, and I had no clue what was going to happen within the next 12 hours.
We was just talking about him yesterday.
We literally, we
was just talking about it yesterday because, but we can't even say what it was, but we was just talking about him yesterday because
we mentioned shout out to both gangs because we're together, we're staying together. That's what I remember.
I remember that too, but I'm just saying, like, that's crazy how fast that can happen. How fast that can happen. Like, we were supposed to meet him this summer.
We were.
Like, we was actually supposed to have a full-on conversation.
We were going to go to LA and go to his store and everything.
Go to the store and actually meet him. And that's one of my idols. Like, there's only so many people that I idolize in this world. And he was one of them. Just because of the things that he promoted. Just because of the things that he stood for. And, like, the whole thing with Dr. Sebi, the whole documentary he's trying to put out.
Shout out to Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon said he's trying to pick that up. I pray to done. God that nothing happens.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen.
I'm just saying, don't let it happen. I'm preaching the positivity. Nothing's gonna happen. Like, just because that needs to get out, obviously. And I've never seen an artist with a platform like that big speak about black empowerment that much and mean it and show it through his actions ever. Because I wasn't here for Tupac and everything, so I'm not talking about that. But in our lifetime, because Jay-Z doing this thing and all that, but I'm talking about, like, you in the hood, you're there.
It's really crazy. Like, people used to say this all the time. I used to hear artists say this all the time. Like, oh, I got to get out of the hood because and this such and such. But as of lately, like every single time an artist has been dying,
it's been where they're from.
X died in his neighborhood. Nip died in his neighborhood. A few more people, artists that passed away last year, pretty much all of them died in the neighborhood, in their own neighborhood. Now,
or when they just get shot. Big L got killed in his neighborhood. He was walking through Harlem, got shot in the head.
They try to get YG too.
Yeah, I know they shot him, but he got shot in the leg or something, right?
I think he got shot exactly. A few times.
Okay.
I think he got shot in the stomach or something like that. But nonetheless, it's just becoming a trend that this is happening, that your own city is attacking you like this. And I just seen Kodak post something today. He was like, because Kodak is always in his neighborhood, always in his neighborhood. No matter what, I mean, he ride for his neighborhood. Like he don't care what nobody else think. But he posted today.
He know where he from.
Yeah, he posted today. Like, oh, I just got off my plane. I was about to go back home, but now I just heard what happened to Nip. I'm like, I can't even go back home.
Right. Because like, am I next? Like, am I next?
This can happen to me. Like, your own city can be so toxic towards you just because of your success and everything. And sometimes it might not even be a huge percentage. It don't even have to be. It can just be that 1% and something like this happens again.
Or it could be that one person, that one deranged, stupid person. Like, and anybody talk about some old black on black crime, shut the fuck up. Because black on black crime isn't a thing. You kill what's around you. White people kill white people all the time. Asian people kill Asian people all the time. Like, that's your neighborhood. It's the same thing. So that don't exist because we're not talking about no other race but ours. So don't bring it up. That's not what it is. And if you get redlined into a neighborhood, if you don't know what that is, look it up. If you get pushed to a certain area, they don't give you the resources. They put liquor stores in your area. They pump drugs into your area. Then they say you acting a fool. Whose fault is it?
But that was changing.
No, I'm just talking about generally.
No, I know. But I'm upset because that was changing. I seen the change happening. Like, I actually seen the change with him in his community. Like, I feel like because everyone in LA right now, none of them are on that type of move no more. They all trying to push something positive. Kendrick, J-Rock.
Even it was two people, I forgot what it's called, but it's two dudes, it's a Blood in the Crip, and they have a kitchen, like they cook together and they sell food in Compton, Thug Kitchen or something like that. Like it's a whole lot of positivity going on. Like it's nothing reckless down there right now.
Like even if it's something game related, they trying to.
It's a positive thing.
Tear down that motive, that narrative that it always has to be something violent and negative.
And if you don't know what Crip stands for, Killer Mike has the Crip thing from Atlanta. But Crip stands for, because it came from the Black Panthers. When the Black Panthers got disbanded, kind of, sort of, the Crips stand for Community Resistance or Community Revolution in Progress. That was never, like, Crip is an actual acronym. I don't know if Blood is, but I know that, like, Crips have always been about their community.
I'm going to post something while you keep going.
Go ahead.
I really want to show everybody this clip.
I don't understand, because everybody loved Nipsey in that area just based on what I seen and like who I know down there. Like there was never an issue with him, and if there was, I don't know why it would have happened now. Like, why would you wait till now? You could have did this 8-9 years ago. He's been an independent artist since 2010. I don't understand it. I just
There's a clip of like his first interview ever, and
it's the one where he stand on the street,
and it's talking about what he wants to do, basically for what he wanted to do for his community when he first came out. This is before any of the fame, you know, any of the songs that he had blow up. This is someone that just really care about his people in his city so much that he can care less about buying a first chain when his first deal come out, which is nothing wrong. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But I'm gonna go ahead and play this clip real quick.
Divide and conquer, you know what I'm saying? That's what he lets. You know what I mean? We got a common enemy in these capitalists that's taking control of our assets and colonizing what we doing. As far as rap music, as far as our continent we came from, our culture and all that. Like, we got a common.
Somebody in your neighborhood coming from where you at, what message do you give so people can maybe see things in a different light?
I mean, I feel like, we got a common enemy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel we got time to be beefing. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense. That's divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? That's what he lets. You know what I mean? We got a common enemy in these capitalists that's taking control of our assets and colonizing what we doing. As far as rap music, as far as our continent we came from, our culture and all that. Like, we got a common enemy. So we ain't got time to have issues amongst ourselves. The same as well as a black on black.
Have you been back to Africa? I know next in January they're gonna have a big World Social Forum in Kenya. You might go out to that. And what's the scene like over there on the hip hop team?
Man, they loving it, homie. That really opened my eyes to how global and worldwide hip hop has become. You feel me? I went to East Africa, where my peoples is from, like 2 years ago.
A lot of people don't know, man. In East Africa and Somalia and all those places, they have the war poets out there. All that rap stuff that we do today came from that area. Am I right? Am I lying?
No, that's real talk. You know what I'm saying? It comes from struggle. People gotta express.
So
Nipsey's Eritrean, isn't he? Nipsey's Eritrean, isn't he? That's East Africa.
I think so.
Yeah. It's a country right above Ethiopia or right below Ethiopia.
He used to go there a lot. That little part that he was saying before that really had me thinking, like, we pretty much have all our resources came from there. Like, diamonds, everything that's so valuable today, and Nipsey Killer's not.
Can we even say that on here?
No, I don't want to do it.
I don't even want to say that on here, but just go on Twitter and read. Just catch up and read everything you can. To be honest,
yeah. I don't
want to say nothing too reckless on here.
No, I don't even want to get into
or conspiracy theories right now.
No, I don't.
On who did it?
I don't want to get into conspiracy theories.
All I know is they shot him up, stood over him, and shot him in the head, and then like none of that should have happened right where he's from, right? Not in the heart of where he's from. It shouldn't have happened.
Especially not on middle of Crenshaw on an interstate. Midday on a Sunday. Nobody has work. Everyone's chilling outside, something like that.
And he just took a picture with a little girl. Like seconds later is when the gunshots went off, I assume.
I'm really upset about I don't want to put blame on anything, but I'm just like, where is his people? Like,
you talking about his friends or like security? Because he didn't roll around with a lot of security. When he was at the Warriors game, he would stand. Like, my whole thing with this is he stood outside all the time, no security, none of this ever happened.
I respect that because I'm not afraid of my own neighborhood. Exactly. I want to be with my people. I'm
After
not trying
the Clippers game, it's 300 people outside. He's just standing there talking to everybody. Warriors game in Oakland, talking to everybody.
If you do that, that actually makes it worse. If you in your own neighborhood, right, and you surrounded with a whole bunch of security, right, and you only letting so many people get to you, you're putting yourself at a space where you feel like you're above everyone else.
And then that's when you asking for people to do it. Exactly.
But he made himself
like, I'm among you, I'm with you, I'm here. Like
everyone felt home around him. But I'm saying, like, where the people around him that be around him, like, where was his people? Like,
I don't know where his brother was.
This shouldn't have happened.
My whole thing was,
he
might have came outside to take the picture, but it's like, who was in the store? You know what I mean? Because the store was still open. Probably a whole bunch
of employees, but I'm like, where is his people that he actually ride with?
Like his brother?
But not even just his brother, like people that come to the store. I'm pretty sure people that just be there trying to, that be hanging with Nipsey. Yeah, just his homies.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm saying he took a picture of a little girl. He was just right there, boom, and then you get shot up. His homies might have been on the side, but who didn't see a man walk up with a gun?
I get.
Is that what you're trying to say?
But that could have been concealed or anything. But I get that. But I'm like, I don't know. I guess you got it. It was just too comfortable of a situation where I guess
no one expected anything.
But
like
no,
that,
no
I
one
guess.
can. No one. I can't blame no one for that. No one can expect that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you be there all the time. That's your business. That's your place. You know, you got a barbershop and you have a clothing store and you have a Creole restaurant next to it. These are all your businesses. And you have them in one. And you be there all the time. You get your haircut, get some food, and you go shopping. Yep. You go there so often, you're not thinking like something that
it's
like
not
that's
a
going to happen.
dangerous area.
And that's Crenshaw. That's your area. So of course no one could expect something like this to happen. But I'm like, I guess since I'm so upset about it, I'm like, damn, something could have been prevented. Something could have happened to prevent this. Like, but I'm thinking like.
But it's like,
it's nothing,
you think, oh, you could have prevented it. But that's when you're thinking it's that type of situation. When everyone's comfortable, everyone's there every single day. You see these same people, like most of the same people all the time. You're not expecting nothing this, like a freak accident like this, to just happen.
Plus, he's at home. I'm not expecting him to have that looking over your shoulder every second type of mentality.
Because he's never done it.
Because like he's like, who do I have to worry about?
Exactly. He's like, I know everybody here.
Who do I have to worry about? I ain't got no enemies. Like, why people hate me for? Yeah. I'm only doing things good for my community. I'm only giving back.
I don't understand how you could hate somebody who's literally pushing your community to be better. He's not disrespecting anyone while doing it. He's employing people while doing it. He's taking people out. I seen a video this morning. It was like someone who used to like a janitor doing trash and stuff. He took him out for a day, put him in his Maybach, took him out, got him a haircut, went to eat. I saw that. He was that type of person, like.
And there's only so many artists that's that type of person today. And what I was trying to say earlier with the quote he was saying about the let's recolonize our community, let's like rebuild it and stuff. I feel like a lot of if you buying jewelry and stuff like that, you know, that's your thing. And he was completely fine with it. I'm like, that's whatever, you know.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Do what you do. That's your life. But even if it's a little bit, do something for your place,
at least for your last name. If anything,
at least for your last name. I feel like a lot of artists today, they making money for their first name, and not doing a lot of stuff for longevity for their last name. You know, like what are you gonna do for your kids, for your family,
your grandkids? Like you can't. There's no reason you should have multi-millions and your family's broke after you die. There's no way that should happen.
They should be securing it for at least 3 generations ahead. Like,
and in Nipsey's case, he owned all his masters, so play his music. No one else is getting money from this besides his family. So play his music, stream his music, do everything you want to do with his music. If you're not a fan of him and you just start listening to him, that's fine. Play his music.
A lot of these people are signing these deals and
they don't know what they're signing.
They don't know what they're signing.
You don't own anything once you sign that deal. You don't own nothing.
We can get,
especially if it's an advance.
Yeah, I just know we can get more out of I know our worth is a lot more than this.
They know more. It too. That's why they make so much money off owning the masters and the.
But we need to stop taking these. I get it.
360 deals, you mean?
Not even that. Like if a label come to me with an advance, I need something more than that. Like you're not gonna keep giving me the same advance that this artist and this artist and this artist just got.
And I'm seeing them getting fucked over.
And I'm looking at them. I'm like, I don't want that for myself. Like I'm not owning my masters for one. It's
after I'm publishing like nothing.
After I'm gone, I probably got like a few $100,000 for my kids.
And then that's
what about their kids? And what about their kids? And what about their kids? You're not really supplying wealth for your family along the line. You're only just doing it for short term. See what happens
every time an artist owns a master, some kind of something. And I said it on episode 4. 2 Chainz just got his masters. Just make sure he's safe. Watch. Because when Chris Brown got his, a couple days later, the fake rape allegations came out in Paris.
I saw that.
So it's like they don't want you to own it anyway. Because you know how much money that is. Like they don't like losing their money. They don't play games about their money.
That's why we need to stop taking these deals. Honestly,
get a distribution deal. That's all you need.
Not even that. You can do it yourself.
You can do it yourself. I'm just saying, if you're gonna sign anything,
if you going to
sign a distribution deal.
Really, I wouldn't even sign. Like, because think about it. Everything that they providing, we can do it for ourselves. Promoting, social media, marketing, all that.
Social media. All of that can be on social media.
We can hire our own people. Not even like...
We don't need label people for that.
Our own peers. You just got to hire them and give them a job. It's not hard. None of this stuff is hard.
And when
Marketing
you think about what happened
hard.
in the 90s, everybody was 20, like less, or they were younger than 30 years old doing this. Granted, when they did it, they went to labels after they got on. But Jay-Z, for example, him, Dame, and Biggs, they did that themselves. And then they got distribution from Def Jam. After they got off Priority Records, they got distribution from Def Jam, and you see how much they did. And then when you let people like Lior get into your shit and you lose it, Rockefeller Records got sold for what, 10 million? The whole label for what, 10? It was like 10 million, wasn't it?
I think so.
And like if you think about Jay-Z, you think that most of his catalog all the way up until 2007 is worth $10 million by itself? You think of that and that all those artists, like there's no way that you get fucked over like that. That's the type of thing we're talking about. Like there's no way that we're worth that much money. We're worth way more than that. Every time we do something and it becomes popular, everybody's doing it. That's worth way more than whatever they're paying us. We do things on social media and then they're ads for big companies. We're worth more than that. We do it for free because we're screwing around on social media joking. Then it becomes an ad and people are making money off of it.
Did you see that? It was a video. I don't know the kid's name, but it was some kid.
Oh, the white kid who got a six-figure deal to dance to music, Atlantic Records, of course. Mm-hmm. Signed this kid to dance to the new songs that come out. It's a six-figure deal, so he's getting at least $100,000. And he's just a white boy who just does dances on, I think, TikTok or whatever. With that being said, the dances that the kid is doing, they are not like. First of all, white people didn't invent dance, so we can start there. You got the black boy and his friend who dance to the Wii music and they like hit every beat or whatever. Where's his money at? Where's his check? I don't care what label it is, but where's his check? If you gonna sign a white boy to do this stuff, who's about the people who's doing it first?
Back to my point that
we could do it ourselves.
We don't need any of these labels to do what we're doing. Mm-hmm. Like, you looking at more money, but I'm like,
but we can get to that.
Think
point
about it.
Without them.
We can get to it. But think about it.
We need to invest.
If you're not signing nothing, if you're not giving a percentage to nobody but your own people, really
you never lose any money.
Really, you building your own community back, right?
Mm-hmm.
For one, you're making more money longevity, because right now you're just selling your stuff, and you don't keep none of it. Mm-hmm. To be honest,
you're renting your own intellectual property.
Exactly. And a lot of people just don't know when they sign these deals.
They're just looking at the bottom with the dollar sign on it.
Not even that. It's still slavery. It's still slavery in a sense.
Of course.
People are not looking at it that way, but it's the same concept, same thing. You doing all this work. They selling your product that you making, and you don't get to keep none of it. You get a slice of the pie, and then that's it. And you got to go split that about 4 ways with your whoever you worked with.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, for example, like with the copyright restrictions. When I run my Instagram for my brand that I do, I was gonna post a music video for "Flavor in Your Ear" because it came out. It was the anniversary of the song. I put the video up, 50 seconds. I'm not making no money off of this at all. Just anniversary, 25 years ago today, blah, blah, blah. Put it up. Instantly, your video's been blocked because it contains content from UMG. It's Universal, I'm assuming. Universal Music Group. I'm like, I don't make no money off of this. There's no way I can post this video. So I'm like, all right, let me put it on my Instagram story. 50 seconds. Gets blocked. Your video's been blocked in most countries because of this music content. I'm not making any money off of this. So you can't even post things for free fucking with these labels. You could be on Instagram live playing a song and they will cut your live because you're playing their music. That doesn't make sense to me because it's like free. Isn't that free advertisement? Kind of, sort of? Because I'm not making no money off the post. Even if I promote it, I'm paying to promote the post to let people see my page. Like, I don't know how that even works. But when a label owns your stuff, you can't even post your own shit.
See, because they want a percentage of it. I'm pretty sure that
because I get views or whatever.
That kid yeah, pretty much. But I'm pretty sure that kid that got that deal, they're taking a percentage of whatever.
Oh, they're
he's doing.
for sure taking a percentage of his shit.
Exactly.
And he's a kid,
but
unless his parents really.
To be
honest,
he probably didn't even need to. He probably didn't even need to take it if he wanted to.
He was probably getting hella views before, like kids on YouTube that were playing with toys getting millions of views before YouTube came to them with some checks. They was getting money before that.
And I'm pretty sure they take a less percentage. I don't know how YouTube money works.
Yeah, me either.
No idea. But a lot of these resources be free. And as far as getting your stuff out there, just use certain distribution like companies. Like, you don't have to go to a label each time.
Yeah, it's not signing a deal. You just pay for how much content you're putting onto the website, and that's it. Everything else is yours.
Exactly. Like, you can just upload your stuff to Spotify, SoundCloud, or whatever. I mean, if you don't mess with SoundCloud, that's whatever. I mean, a streaming service, and you still getting your content. Post it on YouTube, post it on Tidal, post it on these other streaming services. I mean, I actually hate these streaming services in a sense because it takes away a little bit of the art, to be honest. But I don't want to go there today. But
yeah,
that's just putting out your music and getting it to certain areas. I mean, you don't have to always go to a label for this, and then you end up signing your soul damn near.
Mm-hmm. Everybody thinks you need a deal. Like, you don't need one. Nipsey Hussle and Mac Miller were two independent artists, and they both were in the category for Rap Album of the Year at the Grammys. Independently.
So was Chance too.
Oh yeah, and Chance won 3 of them independently.
I just want to.
He was independent at the time. I don't know how that Apple deal thing he got going on.
I don't know. I just want to give a shout out to some of the people that are still doing it independently. Like Joey, still doing it independently.
Shout out to Pro Era.
Yeah. It's just, I wish that artists would just look at their worth a lot more and actually do something. Like, I get, right now, nobody probably want to do nothing for their community just because of stuff like this. Stuff like this happens. Every time something...
And everyone wants to shut down.
Like, I remember, I don't know if this was confirmed, but we're just going to pretend, I guess. But I think 21, he did like he usually does like
the financial literacy thing you talking about?
Not that. He did something else. I think he did like a flag football game or something like that, right? Mm-hmm. And I seen a video and they said the caption was, "See, you can't do nothing for your neighborhood because they do stuff like this." And I guess what happened was someone got into his car and stole his phone.
Oh, okay. I heard about that, but I don't know if that was real yet.
I don't know either, but I never heard him speak on it afterwards. Mm-hmm. But stuff like that, like, I get, like, some people don't want to be doing stuff because they feel like they're gonna get hurt. Stuff like this, or, you know, they feel like it's a waste of time at times. But we just really gotta keep pushing towards it. I mean, it change can happen, and as far as being safe out, you just gotta be safe, really. Just gotta be safe. I hate that something like this had to happen like this. I really do. Because I feel like that if Nip would have kept doing what he was doing, maybe a few more people would pitch in, you know, help out doing what he's doing, or maybe in their own little areas, their own neighborhoods. I feel like a lot more stuff could have transpired from this.
And the black dollar is so powerful. Like, just use an example from the 50s when Martin Luther King did the boycotts on the buses. He damn near shut down the economy of, like, that city. Like, Montgomery's economy was fucked because we stopped riding the buses. You know what we'd do if we just stopped fucking with these people and just made our own money and gave our money back to ourselves? All the other cultures do it. Like, they have their own stores and they have their own everything, and it's great. But we don't do that all the time. And when we do, we don't trust each other. I don't know what that is either.
Oh, I see it happening a lot. as far as they be like, oh, we need more black businesses and stuff like that.
But as soon as a black business come out, they want a discount. No.
Rather a discount, or they don't support it at all. They don't really care too much about it.
And then they complain, oh, you went out of business. Oh, we need more black businesses. You wasn't supporting the one that was there.
Support the ones that's there in the first place, and maybe we'll get more.
Just people don't. We need to just think. We need to research more, because a lot of people are uneducated. I found out yesterday. Found out real quick that a lot of people don't understand a lot of different things about what happened yesterday. And that's like the best way I could put it.
We're gonna take a quick break. I want to play Double Up for people real quick. We're gonna come back after this song.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just, I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money, my dreams come true, my life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
Turn 7 to a 14, 14 to a whole thing. Lord knows it's a cold game. Switched up on you hoes, man. Big body take both lanes. Backseat blowing propane. All black, 5 gold chains. Young rich nigga bossed up on his own, man. My new shit sound like a soul train. Tookie Williams over Coltrane. Eric B by the rope chain. RC, we for show bang. Tiny Lokes and they go crazy. What you know about the dope game? Was you born in the 80s? Did your mama smoke cocaine? Have you ever seen the whole thing? Was you drove to the streets cause you grew up on show change? Fucked up when the dope age. It remind me when these rappers drop duds and they quotes change. Had to park with the low fade. I was standing in front of Knicks with my sack for the whole day. Drive-bys, I was road rage. And we park and hop out, learn levels to this whole thing. Old school play the OJs, tryna make a slow change. Mama still slaving for a low wage. Tryna double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money, my dreams come true, my life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
I leave it behind if you let me. Ironic, I drown just to hold you down. I jump off the ledge if you're with me. I bring you up, you just let me down. Let me down.
Get my all money in chain too.
Let me down.
It's hard to catch what you can't see. I grew up to be who I wanna be, so the more niggas talk, I'ma shine. Might have been way before it's time. Posted with my back against the wall. Life is a bitch, but she mine. The rag 6 do, yeah, it's mine. The west side too, yeah, it's mine. What you know about? Your poster on the wall at the dealership. Leaving in the bed, legs trembling. Getting banged on for your penalties. What you know about? Your response be the reason you exist. Lucky I ain't get caught up in the twist. Young nigga, blue pager on my hip, so as the champagne spill and the car accelerate and the beat gon' cry, I'll be going to the bank at least 3-4 times. Get handshakes from the branch managers. We keep doing fly shit when the cameras cut.
Double up, yeah. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just I ain't telling no lies, I just
5, 4, 3, 2, that's time. I got to you that money. My dreams come true. My life in diamonds. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew?
I leave it behind if you let me. I run and got drowned just to hold you down. I jump off the ledge if you with me. I'll bring you up, you just let me down. Let me
That's Double Up. Nipsey, Belly, and Dom Kennedy. Ah, man. I just can't believe it. I can't believe this, man. This is ridiculous.
I got a video I want to play. This is from, I guess, Riz, That Current Day.
Oh, Riz. Yeah, Riz Islam.
Yeah, he was on live when this happened. We're just gonna play the audio for you real quick. He's basically just explaining what happened and how many shots.
One fact check I'm gonna give before you play this, because they're gonna run with it. Actual military execution is 2 shots to the body and 1 to the head. But as far as making it look like a gang-related thing, they would overshoot. But you go ahead and play it.
I'm going to give you some information that you need to know. 1, 5 shots to the body, 1 to the head. 5 shots to the body, 1 to the head. That is a military style hit. It was in and out. The way it happened was in and out, very quick. The United States government, and I just say this specifically, in downtown LA a couple months ago, have been practicing military drills. In downtown LA, they were practicing military drills, going in and out of businesses, and they've been practicing on maneuvers in downtown LA. Okay, I want you to understand this. There have not been major gang wars in a while. There have not been major gang wars in quite some time, and because of this, the government, how you doing, brother? The government does not have a justifiable reason to bring down the National Guard. So what this has done is this has now sparked the 40s, the 60s, multiple hoods to trigger. And once you get these hoods to trigger, once you get these hoods to retaliate against one another, it then gives the government
It freeze.
justification to bring down the National Guard. That's what it does. Okay? They have been planning this for quite some time, and I'm saying this because if you are from the hood, do not, I'm saying this for the Bloods, Crips, anybody in the hood, do not start shooting at other hoods. Do not start shooting at other hoods. That is not how you handle this. The enemy has been all in this. Just understand that. Right now, this is where I'm at. The enemy has his hands all in this. And if you are not going to retaliate in the proper manner, and what I mean by this is the time for the blue.
Like I said, stay together. Stay together. Don't retaliate. Don't shoot nobody. All people that I know that I'm really cool with that are gang affiliated, people that I'm not cool with that are gang affiliated, everybody, do not shoot at anybody else. Please don't. As soon as you shoot, the cops is killing us without having guns. So as soon as we got one, they have justification. Even more so.
I haven't seen anyone retaliate yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. LA's just been real inclusive right now, family oriented as far as what's been going on. Everybody that I know in LA right now, be safe because we don't know what's gonna happen next.
I got another one. This one's from the game.
Is that his live from last night?
Yeah. I'm gonna just play it real quick before I say anything else.
Over here driving down Slauson, man. Driving down Slauson, 4 in the morning, man. Cause I can't sleep behind what happened to Nip, man. Why niggas do the homie like that, man? At his own motherfucking stop. In his own fucking hood, man. Just try to do good for niggas, man. Shit crazy, man. I can't even fucking sleep, man. I'm disgusted by this shit. That's how y'all do the homie? In his own city, in his own hood, at his own place of business. That's how niggas do niggas, man. LA on some bullshit, homie, on me. Over here driving down Slauson.
With that being said, just be safe.
Yeah, this ain't easy for no one right now. I hope they find. I know who did it. As far as we know who did it. As far as the shooter, no, we don't know. Yeah. But as far as we know who did it, we know who the real person who's like guilty
who
for
did
it. Yeah, we know who's guilty for this to blame. It's just sad that this had to happen, and people stop it with these conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And I've been seeing it like on
which ones,
like the sacrificial type stuff. Like,
oh, the Illuminati shit. He's not a part of that. He's an independent artist. That's really, not how it works.
Because one is right here on my laptop now. So I wish people would stop it with that. Like,
yeah, that's not going on.
Let the family be the family right now. They got to see all this.
Because you guys keep tagging them in it. Don't tag people. If you're gonna do that shit, don't tag nobody in it.
Just let them be. Just leave it alone. Now. Just let them be. Let the family be. Because not only does the family got to keep going through this, I'm pretty sure the fans, especially the ones I seen last night, I'm glad nothing bad happened.
Yeah.
As far as with with them gathering last night, because the last thing I saw when X died, there was a big riot in LA when that happened. So I'm glad nothing like that is happening right now. From what I know of. We kind of skimmed over the Dr. Sebi.
Yeah, but as far as Dr. Sebi goes, I'm not gonna say too much on here. Just go research. People are like, oh, he's a scammer. Oh, he's a scammer. I see like even like celebrities saying, oh, he's a scammer. That's not the case.
They say he's a scammer because
you can't beat the feds in the Supreme Court twice.
I just have a question.
And be a scammer.
As far as what would he gain from scamming y'all? Like,
what would he gain from curing AIDS on 13 patients? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like
he's, if anything, he did. It's not.
Well, I know what it does because it costs way more, or it pays more to treat than it does to cure. A treatment could cost $2 million. Cure could cost $2,000.
I understand that, but I'm saying as as far as his motive of what he was trying to actually do.
Oh yeah,
like
there's no motive there.
He took a huge risk trying to help people,
and he died for it because he died in police custody.
So y'all call him a scammer because of it, because he was actually,
when things came out afterwards and had his name attached to it and people start getting sick, that's what they wanted to do. He didn't own his stuff after he died. He died in police custody. They took everything and then they resold it with his name attached to it. And then when Stitch starts fucking up your head, all that stuff, oh, he's a scammer, he's da-da-da-da. Then that was the end of his name, because no one knows. A lot of people don't know who he is.
Today was like that he was trying to cure diabetes too?
He did. He did. There's books out, though, that you could still buy on Amazon. That's as far as it goes.
But still.
But, yeah.
Bro, I got diabetes.
That's what I'm saying.
Like imagine if he was able to actually do it. Or keep going, at least.
Wouldn't even have this problem right now. Like, as soon as you got it, could have got cured. Change
Not
your
even
diet
that, bro. It's little
done.
kids that gotta deal with this type of stuff. From birth. Like from birth, there's kids that have to deal with this type of stuff and have to grow up with that. I mean, I've seen some kids actually cope with it.
Yeah, I know kids that are like elementary school that have to check their insulin.
Yeah.
Like,
but instead, we got to keep paying. This insulin is not cheap.
I know it's hella expensive, and it's going to keep going up to where it's like it's priced out of our communities.
Bro, I am scared for that.
I'm scared too. Like, you're one of my best friends. Like, you know what I mean? And there's nothing I'd be able to do because I couldn't afford it either.
Like, right now, I can afford it. But if it do go out of price range, I'm like, dog, like, these are people's lives.
You can't put a price on someone's life. And this is when healthcare becomes an issue. It's like, why are we paying for that? That should be free and universal, regardless. I don't give a fuck what it costs.
Like,
that's a human right to live.
Like, for people that don't know, that like insulin is a thing that your body makes, and it's damn near like water.
Yeah,
like you need it.
You
like
can't
water.
price that. You put a price tag on it. It don't cost that much to make it.
It don't.
What? How much? It's like really. It's like less than $10. But they
all you gotta do is reproduce the sales for it. But
yeah.
I'm like,
and they're charging what, 300 something right now?
Well,
or how much is it right now?
Thankfully, I got good insurance for it right now. But once I'm off the insurance, I'm gonna be paying a lot for it. I'm gonna be paying a lot more. I'm not gonna put out what I'm paying now for it, but I promise that after I'm off of it, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because like right now for a lot of the, because people think, oh, just buy the insulin, you good. No, you have to buy the needles. You have to buy
the machine, and
you gotta buy the machines. If you have an insulin pump, you gotta buy the insulin pump. If you're on sensors, if you're not on sensors, you gotta buy needles to stick your fingers with. You stick your fingers with. I used to stick my fingers like 30 times a day. I only got 10 fingers. Like, eventually, I'm gonna run out of feeling in my fingers. But now, luckily, I got sensors, but those are more expensive. So some people, like, there's a teacher here that his dad has it, right? And he has to poke his fingers all day, every day, like, and he gonna lose feeling in his fingers. It's gonna be a whole bunch of scar tissue up there. That's it. Imagine for kids that have to stick their fingers all the time.
Yeah, by the time they're like, say they're 5, by the time they're 10, they're not gonna have any feeling in their fingers.
Exactly. You have so much scar tissue, and it well, depending on how severe your illness is, depending on how severe your illness is, you know, you're gonna have to do that and maintain it a lot longer. It's really just crazy. It's really crazy that we trying to put a price on people's lives, rather it be no matter what disease is it. Like the video that I saw earlier, the woman was saying like all these diseases are man-made.
Oh yeah,
each one of them are. They're all man-made. And for people that don't know that, just look at it. When someone cures a disease, another one comes along each time, but even greater than it was before. Even worse. A lot of times that these diseases, they evolve to the medicine and they're getting stronger and getting stronger and it becomes something new.
Mm-hmm.
So people just trying to put a price over
life. Over life. You can't put a price on life. You can't.
But a lot of these things are happening. Like, look at our communities. A lot of deaths happen rather from violence, right?
Mm-hmm. Or disease. Disease kills us more.
Like
black
sickle
people
cell.
have sickle cell, for example.
My cousin died from sickle cell not so long ago.
Oh, see, I'm sorry.
And she was only like 10. Yeah, she was not.
I'm thinking as a grown person.
No, my little cousin.
Because I have family that has
yeah?
sickle cell. So
she baby. That shit's sad. Like, and she had 2 siblings the same age. Like, imagine what they had to, you know, deal with that shit. Like, knowing that they younger sibling had to deal with that.
And then that feeling of helplessness because you can't do anything to help them.
I feel that too, because like, I know I carry the trait now, but nobody else in my family carries it. So I'm like, okay, damn near, I'm guaranteed the next person if I have a kid or whatnot, they're gonna have it. I'm like, I don't want them to, you know,
have to go through that.
We're gonna take another break. We're gonna play a few more songs from Nip. People, just please keep streaming his album. Right now, I think it's on at number 2, right?
It's on iTunes. It was at number 2 this morning, and April 7th is gonna be the next Billboard. If we get him a posthumous number 1 album, that'd be beautiful because it peaked at number 4 last year.
Keep streaming it. He owns all his masters, so all this money will be going to his family.
Lauren and the kids need this.
Yeah, definitely need this. He's only 33, bro. Only 33. So, what song you want to hit him with next?
Million While You're Young.
Okay, let's do that. Million While You're Young, featuring Dream.
I really want to know how. You know, how can I blaze my own path? How can I be successful? How can I follow the path that someone else has laid for me to be successful?
I'm sitting on deuces while the blunt burn. Still raping rap music cause I want more. All money in, it's just us 4. It's just Cobby, it's just Hoggy, it's just Rimpo. It's just Adam, it's just Black Salmon, both the fast. Where your 600 bins, where your Rovers at? Where your Cuban links, nigga, where your rollies at? Where your big booty bad bitches stay with posters at? Where you hustle, where you run from the police at? Where you ever represented hope, where the hopeless at? Where you had to take an oath before you sold the sack? Dealt with all the pressure, played it like you never noticed that. Amongst it all, put yourself on the map. Turn it to a booming operation, where your focus at? Where your 600 bins, where your Rovers at? Where your Cuban link, nigga, where your rollie at? I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young. I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young.
So if you could tell us how exactly and what deal you did to make your first $1 million.
I can tell you niggas how I came up. Similar to climbing out the grave, huh? Can't be acting like a bitch trying to get saved, bruh. Get that dirt up off your shoulder, step your game up. Can't be chasing pussy, switch your ways up. Can't be fucking off your loot, you gotta save up. So you gon' probably fail trying to play us. Streets ain't for everybody, get your grades up. Ain't about your money, you just looking for a stage, huh? And all that stunting put a bullet in your brain, huh? Stupid ass nigga, you can't fade us. Niggas like, who even raised cuz? Where you come from? Where you get your name from? You was in the house, not with the runaway slaves, huh? You wasn't never in the spot when they raid, huh? You ain't really bout it, little nigga, this a phase, huh? I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young. I would rather shoot before I run. Pressure on my shoulder when it's done. You should try and do what we done. Make $1 million while you young.
Tell me why you mad, tell me why you mad. I know to you it looks easy. self-made, nigga really self-made. And I'll never understand the type of games you niggas play. West side to the west side, Atlanta until I die. Fuck with my nigga Nipsey, best believe a nigga go ride.
Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. I know to you it looks easy. Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. But this shit ain't easy, believe me. Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. I know to you it looks easy.
And we're back.
Tell me why you mad, folks. Tell me why you mad. But this shit ain't easy, believe me.
Nipsey was such a good dude, man. Just, we lost a real one.
I really want to know what they're gonna do
What
as
do you
far
mean?
as his music now.
I mean, he had an album coming, another one, and then he had the collaboration out with Meek coming. I don't know if they even started on that. He's gonna be on DJ Khaled's album. It comes May 17th. The music video was already recorded, so those tracks are coming for sure. But as far as everything else goes, I'm not sure. If Lauren wants it released, she'll do it. But if she don't, then that's probably it.
I think it should stay here. My victory lap.
Like album wise, oh yeah. I mean, unless they got singles that he put out. But as far as albums go,
no.
You don't want to drop a single that's done.
No.
I'm talking about stuff that's done, not them doing anything.
As far as another project, no, because it won't be. It needs to be. He needs to be here for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he needs to do the same thing he did with Victory Lap. Put his all into it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Posthumous albums aren't always like they don't. If the artist wasn't there, as far as the creation of the actual music, not the
like
recording,
towards the end of it.
Yeah, not recording the tracks, because it was confusion. Like I said something to somebody, and I assumed they thought I was insulting their intelligence about the artist was there to record. So it's not posthumous. That's not what I meant. I mean, if you're there to put the project together, everybody records their stuff. Everybody's recording in the studio all the time. That's not when I'm talking about verses where you could just put a track behind it and make a song. If they're not there for the creative process of putting the album together, the curation of what song you want after next, the producers, the production itself, do you think you sound right here? Do you want to sound a certain way on this part of the album? Do you want this skit in here? Like that type of stuff. If they're not there to put the album together, I don't want an album from you. Unless it's somebody I know is gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying?
And it's only so many artists that's it's happened correctly with. Like
Biggie's albums came and they were good.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael's album was good. And then the Tupac albums.
Like Escape was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Pac's albums. Like post what's the name of it? Kill Illuminati. Because he'd finished that album. That was done. But everything came after that was still good, you know. It wasn't going quadruple platinum and everything because it was trash. So it's like those were done right. And there might be more Pac albums coming too because they just got more music. The estate won a case or something. But a lot of artists can't just keep having music come out like that because it's just going to water down their legacy and water down their discography. Because it's not like this is Nip's only album. It's just his debut album because everything else he released was for free. Yeah.
Except for he did have one tape where I think it was Crenshaw.
Yeah, he had 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
And they were $100 each, and he made $100,000 in one day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
And that shows what Anthony was talking about. Our worth is way more than you think it is. If he can make $100,000 in one day because he limited himself. Imagine if he didn't. He could have made way more than that.
Yeah.
If he did 250 of them, or 250,000 if he sold 2,500 albums. Like
it wasn't. I think it was a mixtape.
It was a mixtape, but I'm saying like if he did albums like that, he could have made $1 million in one day if he really wanted to.
I don't know how to really define it, but regardless, it was still a project, a whole project. Just my last words to say is we just gotta do better as far as coming together. The way people are coming together right now, when he's gone, it should be, people should be like this regardless,
Yeah, it shouldn't take a death to make you think about it, and don't think about it for 3 days and then forget.
Yeah. people should be coming together a lot more often with you know, it don't always have to be back and forth. And I'm seeing, like, all I see online is, you know, all these beefs going on, and you know, people getting jumped and stuff like that. Like, y'all just be safe out here. Like, be safe, and just watch out for yourselves, and be around people who love you and stuff like that, and surround yourself with good people and good energy. I mean, there's no telling what it is, but it was no reason for Nip to go out like that. No one deserves to go out like that.
Yeah, you got to keep people around you that you know care about you. If you know that someone doesn't care about you, they shouldn't be around you.
And I'm not saying that's what happened with Nip at all, whatsoever.
We're just talking about you guys, like, because a lot of people surround themselves with fake friends or fake people just because they've known them a long time. Like that, like, length of friendship does not equal strength of friendship.
Exactly. At
all. Because I met Anthony 2 years ago, and he's one of the closest people to me now. Wish I'd known him longer, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
we wanted to get someone else on the get on the podcast on the phone. Hopefully another time. Someone else who was close with Nip. But yeah, I'm still at a loss of words for this whole thing. Rest in peace, Nip. Prayers again out to his family and everything. Yeah, today it was just really dark.
Yeah, it's no jokes today. I know it's April 1st, but it's nothing to joke about today.
Yeah. It's just dark on my timeline too. I don't want to see. Please take down these videos y'all posting. Y'all did the same thing what happened with X. Like,
yeah, I didn't want to see it then.
And they did it. They did it from Mac too. Like, can y'all just take down these videos? Like, they posted his dresser and everything. I'm like, like,
no one wants to see that. Like, you gotta respect the family. If anything else, respect the family. Because if you're someone that close to you passed away, you wouldn't want their whole personal life online.
Exactly. Just quiet down with all that. Just
if you have the video, keep it for yourself.
Yeah, if anything, give it to police.
Yeah, if anything,
give it to the police.
Even though the police ain't to be trusted, but you know, hey,
no, you have no business going to TMZ with this video and stuff like that just to sell it for some money. Like, come on now, dog. Y'all don't got no soul. Like,
yeah, like, if you could sell something that precious for a check, you'd sell yourself for it. And I see on social media all the time people have a price on their life, like on what they do for money, and that's sad. Yeah, because there's certain things you couldn't pay me enough to do. Like, I'd never, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all just gotta calm down with that. Sometimes it's okay to put the phone down. You don't have to film every single moment. You know, it's a lot of stuff that happened that day I wish I didn't see. I don't, like, I know Nipsey from being empowering and watching his interviews the way, you know, I want to remember him that way. Not laid out on the concrete. That's not where he belongs. I don't want to see him laid out on the concrete and people just sitting around filming. Like, help him, if anything. If you're not going to help, stay out the way.
And if nobody there was CPR certified before the medics arrived, and if there was and no one helped him,
that's actually against the law.
If you're CPR certified and I'm saying if that happened,
yeah,
you know, you're supposed to, you're obligated to do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, it better have happened, because I've been CPR certified since I was a senior. Yeah. You know, I got to get my car renewed or whatever. But it's like, if I know how to do that to save someone's life, you should do it. You're obligated to do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna just stay off social media right for now for these next few days, because I don't want to see no more of these videos. Just like that video I just saw a few minutes ago with the ambulance driving, and they driving like 2 miles per hour.
That pissed me off. They got him in the back of the ambulance, and then they start driving up the street.
He's
like they're on a joyride or something.
Supposedly, I don't know what time he passed. When he got, if he got to the hospital or when. I don't know.
If he died, I think he died in the hospital. But
I think they had like some type of oxygen on him thing. But
you shouldn't be driving 2 miles an hour up the street with somebody's life on the line.
What's the point of having the sirens on for, if that's the case? What's the point of have a police escort if y'all gonna drive that damn slow?
Because it was an empty road. It's not like the road was packed with traffic.
It's not. Like, I'm gonna just be off for the next few days. I don't want to see none of this. But yeah, I hate that we had to do a second podcast like this. I didn't want to do that. But we're gonna catch y'all next week. Episode 4 is already out there. Y'all go check that out. A little bit of a lighter mood.
Yeah, it's a lot more happy podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, we catch y'all next podcast. We're gonna close out with this is another one of my favorite songs off of Victory Lap. It's called Real Big. And we're gonna close out with that. We'll catch y'all next week.
Black people stay together.
Real big. I know one day I would do it real big. Real shit. I know what my real niggas feel is. Nighttime, low song, and even see the stars, but we still wish. Real shit. Who would ever thought that we would build this? Tryna walk to school, get your jaw socked. Tryna pump your gas, get your car shot. Large profit margin on the long shots. Cause young niggas rarely make it off of our block. Nighttime, low song. Fucking young bitches while they folks home. High school, didn't go. Couldn't understand my plan, now you niggas know. Self-made, well paid. I'm from where they tell you never touch the shell case. I'm from where they teach you never trust a pale face. Let's talk banging, I can tell you about a failed race. Real shit. I know what my real niggas feel is. Nighttime, low song. Fucking young bitches while they folks home. Real big. I know one day I would do it real big. Real shit. I know what my real niggas feel is. Nighttime, low song, and even see the stars, but we still wish. Real shit. Who would ever thought that we would build this? Sold out shows, that's a door split. Niggas ain't show up, that's a forfeit. Left my record label, just got more rich. I switched it up, that's me singing on the chorus. But still I spit bars so gutter. Drive cars, no stutter. Top floor, no clutter. Hardwood floors though. White wall, that's where my awards go. Running from the law till they foreclose. Sit with myself when them doors close. Sometimes I got a question, only Lord knows. What I'm doing out in Copenhagen, spinning euros. Nighttime, low song. Do it big, nigga, till my locs home. Real shit. I know what my real niggas feel is. Real big. I know one day I would do it real big. Real shit. I know what my real niggas feel is. Nighttime, low song, and even see the stars, but we